Hello everyone, welcome to all of you in my English channel Elite English Club, and today I brought for class 10th from Footprints Without Feet book chapter 7, The Necklace. So let's start. This is Albert Guy de Maupassant, who was born on 5th August 1850 and died on 6th July 1893, was a French writer remembered as a master of the short story form and as a representative of the naturalist school of writers, who depicted human lives and destinies and social forces in disillusioned and often pessimistic terms. He wrote some 300 short stories, 6 novels, 3 travel books, and 1 volume of verse. We will see now introduction of the chapter. The story revolves around a selfish lady named Matilda. She is unsatisfied with her life as she wants a rich husband, but because she belongs to a family of clerks and her family is unable to give dowry, she is married to a clerk. One day, both the husband and wife are invited to a party at the minister's house. But Matilda does not have good clothes and jewels to wear at such a party. Her husband suggests her to buy a dress and ask an old friend for jewelry. She then borrows a necklace from her friend and goes to the party. What happens next proves to be a lesson for the unhappy lady. Now we will see summary. Madame Matilda Loisel lived in an apartment with her husband Mr. Loisel and was very unhappy and unsatisfied with what life had given her. She was unhappy with the apartment's shabby walls and the worn out furniture. She was also irritated by the way her husband reacted to the homemade food while she dreamt of royal dinners being served in an exquisite silver dishes. They were neither rich nor poor. She belongs to a low middle class family. She had to marry a clerk in the office of the Board of Education just because her family could not afford to give her dowry. She also hated visiting her old friend Madame Forestier as she was a rich lady and Matilda envied her. Whenever she visited her, she became sad and cried for days together. One day, when her husband returned home from work, he got an invitation to a party at the house of Minister of Public Instruction. Contrary to his expectations, Matilda was irritated and angry and threw the card away. She was upset because she did not have anything to wear at such an extravagant party. Her husband gave her 400 francs to buy a new dress that he had been saving to buy a gun so that he could go hunting with his friends. But now, after buying the dress, she was sad again because she did not have jewelry to make herself look more appealing and attractive. Her husband suggested that she could borrow jewelry from her friend Madame Forestier. When Madame Loisel went to her friend's house and described the situation, she showed her the cupboard and asked her to choose whatever she liked. Matilda chose a precious diamond necklace which was kept in a black satin box. They went to the minister's party and enjoyed, and all the men admired her as she was looking gorgeous in her new dress and jewelry. They returned at 4 in the morning. By that time, Loisel had already dozed off in one of the rooms with 3 men. They decided to leave and could not find a carriage. Finally, after walking for a while, they got a carriage which dropped them right outside their door. Matilda realized that she did not have the necklace while changing dress, and she cried aloud. Mr. Loisel went out to search the railway tracks for the necklace. Madame Loisel went to the police station, cab officers, and also gave an advertisement for reward to the person who returned the necklace. Meanwhile, he told his wife to tell her friend that the clasp of the necklace had broken and had given it for repair. After a week, when necklace could not be found, they decided to replace it with a similar one. They found a similar necklace priced at 36,000 francs. Fortunately, Mr. Loisel had inherited 18,000 francs from his father and rest he borrowed. It took them 10 years to repay all the loans, and in these years, their lives changed drastically. They moved to a smaller apartment and removed the maid. Matilda cooked the food and washed the clothes herself. Even Mr. Loisel worked multiple jobs to repay the borrowed money. In these years, Madame Loisel started looking much older, her hair badly dressed, her voice became loud, and she became a normal person who would carry a basket to the grocery store and the butcher store and the fruit store to buy their daily supplies. One day, she met her friend Jean with a child and decided to tell her the truth and explained how she was indirectly responsible for her aged looks and her living conditions. She explained how she lost the borrowed necklace and had to take a loan for replacing it. On hearing this, Jean told Matilda that the necklace that she had borrowed was a fake one and was not worth more than 500 francs. That time she repented if she had been told her the reality of losing the set. That time she could not repay such type of payment for borrowing any jewelry. Anyway, this was the lesson for Matilda. I hope you like the story and keep watching. Do not forget to comment and give me the feedback. Share, like and subscribe my videos and channel. Till then, take care.